Okay, everyone. This session is going to be on identification of multiple option positions. Okay, option strategies. There's three types: spread, straddle, and a combination. We're going to go through them individually. We're just going to go into the basics. What are we looking at? What's the purpose? And looking at a spread, how do we identify it? Or it has two puts or it has two calls. Okay, that's plain and simple. None of these have that feature. So if you see a question that's going to come up and it's going to say blah 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 blah, put and put, two puts, it's a put spread right off the bat. Two calls, it's a call spread. But there's more identification that we need to know. So let's just go with the basics. How to identify it if you are totally in a mind blank. What are they doing? They're spreading it between two positions. They've taken one position and they've sort of got another position. They've taken an opposite position. They're hedging on a spread. They're hedging their bet inside the spread, and we'll show you how. Now, the straddle is either going to be long or short. Long or short. It's going to be a put and a call. So you're going to buy two puts, you're going to buy a put and a call, or a put and a call. You're going to sell a put and a call. Very simple. Combination is very close to a straddle, very close. The only difference is some of the numbers are different. Some of the dates are different. That's it. You still have the long and the short on a put and a call, on a put and a call for the combination. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So now we're going to look at individual situations. And what I mean by that, I mean, maybe that wasn't the proper term, but we're going to look just at the spread. Okay? We're going to dissect the spread. So, it has two puts or two calls. Let's just do a put spread. Put, put. This is very important on the test. I don't want you to mess up by identifying everything properly and you forget to make sure that you're dealing with the same two companies. The same company, Walmart. It can't be WMT and MWT. I guarantee you they're going to try it. You may get one of those questions. I've seen it. It's hilarious. Everything else is correct. And that's the crazy part. They want you to identify everything. Is it vertical, horizontal, diagonal? Is it a credit or debit? And many times when they do that and they try to trick you, they got everything else right. So just look and make sure that these two are right. Okay? So what are we going to do? We're buying and we're selling. We're going to buy a Walmart put and we're going to sell a Walmart put. Okay? Now, we just have to figure out which ones. So let's just make it up. 50, January. 55, January. Here's another question right now. We got to answer this. Which one's more expensive? This one. This gives somebody the right to sell their stock at 55. It doesn't matter where the price is. They're going to get a much better price than this one. So this one is going to be more expensive. Okay? The time value is the same. So that's not a factor. So let's just make it up. Let's say that this is 2 and then this is 7. It's logical because there's $5 difference in the performance there. It could be less. So let's identify this. Right now, we know that this is a put spread. But there's two other factors that we got to identify on the test. Is it debit or credit? And then the other issue is horizontal, diagonal, vertical. Okay, so let's take the, is it a debit or credit? Sell 7. That means I get $7 for every share. Every option is $100 or 100 shares. That's $700 to me. I'm going to buy one at 2. So my net is 5. I received 5. That's credit. If it was the other way around and I paid more, it would be a debit spread. So far, we're three-fourths the way done. But what we have to figure out is if it's vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. Okay? And here's how you figure that out. In the newspaper, I know it sounds silly, but that's the way it is. In the Wall Street Journal, they list the options for many of the more popular traded option stocks. And when they list them, they go across the paper horizontally on the month, the expiration month. On the price, it goes down the page vertically. And if both are different, let's say you had a January 50 there, let's say you had a March 60. That's diagonal. Okay? Don't make it any more difficult than it is. It can be very simple. So what's the difference? January is the same. It's this. So we have January 50 and a January 55. That's vertical. So we have a vertical credit put spread. That's the answer. Okay? That's the answer. What did this person do? He either took this position or that position, and he took an opposite position. When you take an opposite position, what are you doing? You're hedging your bet. You're hedging your bet. Okay? So that's spreads. That's identifying a spread. 2 puts or 2 calls, a buy and a sell. You need to understand vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. Debit and credit. Credit if you're getting more money from the sale than you paid. Piece of cake, right? Come on. Straddles. Straddle is based on 2 concepts. One, you understand that, or you believe that a stock is going to go somewhere. There's going to be a lot of movement. It's either going to go up significantly or down significantly. So, a long straddle, you think that it's going to go up or it's going to go down. It's going to be aggressive. If you were on a short straddle, you don't believe the price is going to go up and down too much. So let's take a look at it. What are you doing? You're doing a put and a call. Put, call. You are either buying to or you're selling to. If you are buying, remember, all on the same company. Buy Walmart put, buy a Walmart call. You don't know if it's going to go up or down, but you just know it's going to go somewhere. Now, you've got to pick a price. What's the exercise price that we're going to do? We're going to do 50 again. Make it easy. 50. February. Okay? So, this put, I'm going to buy it. It's going to cost me 200 bucks. This call, I'm going to buy it and it's going to cost me $3. So my break even is going to be $5 either way. So here's the way it's going to look. And this is a good way to market for your break even as well. So here's the exercise price of 50. I don't care where the market price is right now. I'm just trying to identify it and get an idea of break even point, where I'm going to make money, where I'm going to lose, in case they ask a follow-up question. So where's break even point? $5, right? It cost me $5. 55, 45. Those are the break even points. I profit up here. I profit down here. So let's just say it's at the money, 50. This thing has to swing more than $5 up or down for this straddle to be profitable. Okay, I'm taking the buy side. I'm taking the aggressive side. So there's my break-even point. Let's say the market price is 62. Up here. How much money did I make? $700. Piece cake. Maybe it went down to 42. 40 or 47. $47 is 2 points away from 45. This isn't rocket science. Don't let it be. Okay? Now, that is a straddle. This is a long straddle. The short straddle is just the opposite. Short. This is where the short straddle profits. It has the same break-even point. Okay? The same break-even point. If it goes to here, how much did it make? Let's say that's $54.50. It made $4.50. Multiply that by 100. $450. Okay? This is where it profits. If it goes up here or down here, well, you know, it makes the opposite of what I do. In that scenario, if it's 47 and its break even is 45, I'm up $200 on the short. I'm down 200 if I'm on the long side. Buying. Either way, this guy keeps the $500 on the short straddle. Okay, so straddles are for movement. Do you think it's going to go aggressively? You buy. Do you think it's going to stay within a price range and not go up beyond this $5? Be on the short side. Sell. Now, pay attention. This gets difficult. Combination. There you go. That's a combination. Pretty stupid, huh? I mean, to make everybody, intimidate everybody on all these different types of options and strategies and all that, and all you have to realize is a combination is a straddle with a spread feature. Something different. Here or here. This could be March. Okay? So it has to have something different in these two things. It doesn't have to both be different. You can have February, 55-50, or the other way around. It doesn't matter. Just something is different here and here. And that's a combination. That's options, identification.